Well, first of all, it was relatively normal until the last few hundred feet. So the airplane was operating at a speed and at rates of descent that were normal, and it was the landing itself where we got in trouble. So the normal rates of descent would be probably 1 or 200 feet a minute. Very that would produce a relatively smooth touchdown. 300, 400 feet a minute, that would be a firm landing. The definition of a hard landing is 600 feet a minute, and that would be very firm, very noticeable to the crew and the passengers. And in this case, we touched down at over 1,000 feet a minute, 1,100 feet a minute. That is a really hard landing. So it would appear that that hard landing was hard enough to break the airplane. The reason that it was so survivable is that we had a long, smooth runway in front of us. It's the sudden stop that gets you in trouble. And in this case, other than the landing itself, which was very firm, the airplane was not stopped from sliding to a stop, a relatively lengthy deceleration, not causing any threat to the passengers or the crew. So it was windy, very windy. It was about 23, 25 knots, and it appeared right at the end that they got a gust for an additional amount. The pilots closed the power because the gust caused them to be a little fast. One of the techniques in proper landing is that you start the nose up first to break the descent and then reduce the power. In this case, it looks like the power was reduced already in a pretty significant descent and reduced the power before bringing the nose up. And as an instructor, that would pretty much guarantee a firm landing. And in this case, they were beyond firm into a hard landing.